Welcome to Links 007 TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Links 007 TV News Report. Welcome and thanks for joining us. This is Links 007 TV News Report. Prisoner escaped custody while at court. A prisoner made a daring escape from the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court during a routine appearance on Thursday. The individual, who was brought to court on a bench warrant, fled the courtroom, triggering an immediate response from law enforcement officers. The escape took place in the downstairs area of the courthouse, where the prisoner, whose identity has not yet been disclosed, took advantage of the moment to make a dash. Members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force quickly gave chase and successfully apprehended him just meters away from the Maxfield Avenue area. The swift action by the officers ensured that the situation was contained and the fugitive was returned to custody without any further incident. Continuing the news. Police probe suspected drowning along Norman Manley Boulevard. The Kingston Eastern Police are investigating a suspected case of drowning at Breezy Castle along Norman Manley Boulevard yesterday. The body has been identified as 31-year-old Michael Alvaranga, otherwise called John Crow. He reportedly had epilepsy. Reports are that people spotted Alvaranga's body along the shoreline and called the police. The body was removed to the morgue pending post-mortem examination. The Ellison Road Criminal Investigation Branch is also looking into the matter. Continuing the news. Man dies at halfway tree lockup. The Independent Commission of Investigation (INDECOM) is probing the death of a man while in custody of the police. The Halfway Tree Police report that at around 8:20 p.m., 59-year-old David Sachel, a laborer of Padmore District in St. Andrew, was found unresponsive in his cell. Sachel was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Sachel was reportedly in custody on a sexual assault charge and was remanded when he appeared in court on September the 9th. Continuing the news. Decomposing body found on church grounds in St. Catherine. The decomposing body of a man was reportedly found on the grounds of a St. Catherine church on Sunday. The Staggerville police reportedly made the discovery while on assignment in Top Jackson District around 11:50 p.m. The body was dressed in a black sweatpants, brown shirt, and a pair of Crocs. The dead man was transported to the Linstead Hospital, where he was officially pronounced dead. The police investigation continues. Continuing the news. Wife killer Everton beach star McDonald and co-accused get life imprisonment for murder. Popular Portland businessman Everton beach star McDonald and his co-convict Oscar Barnes were both sentenced to life imprisonment for the gruesome murder of Mr. McDonald's second wife, Tonya. The sentences were handed down by High Court Justice Chester Stamp in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston yesterday. A 7-member jury found the duo guilty of the charges on March 6, 2024. Prosecutors revealed that Tonya McDonald's brutal killing on July 20, 2020 was orchestrated by her husband, who contracted a man, Denverlin Minot, for $3 million. Both men were ordered to serve 28 years and 7 months before they are eligible for parole consideration relative to the murder conviction. Additionally, conspiracy conviction carries a sentence of 4 years and 6 months for McDonald and 6 years and 6 months for Barnes, which are to run concurrently. Mr. McDonald's legal woes are far from over, as he is to solely stand trial on April 13, 2026 for the murder of his first wife, Miss Marlene McDonald. Minot's confession exposed the sinister plot, stating that he subcontracted the murderer to be Barnes because he was unable to carry out the killing himself. He said it was Barnes who carried out the stabbing and burning of Tanya's body. Her Toyota Axia motor car was found ablaze along the Sherwood Forest Main Road in Portland. Minot previously pleaded guilty to his role in the murder and is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence. She was found with gunshot wounds outside her home in Brownbrook, Portland in May of 2009. Continuing the news. Hurricane Helen devastated Florida as rescuers rushed to free trapped victims, as it's been reported that the storm has killed 40 people so far. Hurricane Helen has left an enormous path of devastation across Florida and the southern U.S. on Friday, killing at least 40 people in 4 states, snapping towering oak-like twigs and tearing apart homes as rescuers' crew launched a desperate search to save people from floodwaters. The Category 4 hurricane knocked out power to some hospitals in southern Georgia, and Governor Brian Kemp said that authority had to use chainsaws to clear debris and open up roads.
I can't back up right into the guy in my house. Keep that in mind. Whoa! Oh my God! Power flashes, eye walls, taking over our location right now. Guys, that's a roof.
The hurricane had a maximum sustained winds of 140 miles per hour or 225 kilometers per hour when it made landfall late Thursday in the well-populated region in Florida rural Big Bend area, home to the fishing villages and vacation hideaways. Moody's Analytics said it expects $15 to $26 billion in property damages. The wreckage extended hundreds of miles towards Tennessee, where a dangerous rescue situation by a helicopter unfolded after 53 people were moved to the roof of the county hospital as water rapidly flooded the facility. All 5 who died in one Florida county were in neighborhoods where residents were told to evacuate. Some who stayed ended up having to hide in their attics to escape the rising water. More deaths were reported in Georgia and 2 in South Carolina as 2 firefighters died when a tree struck their truck. Nearly 4 million homes and businesses are without power in Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina due to power outage. Helen was the 8th named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season, which began on June the 1st. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has predicted an above-average season this year because of record warm ocean temperatures. Continuing the news. The PNP and Prime Minister sent condolences to the Golden family following the passing of Mark Golding's mother. The People's National Party is expressing condolences to the party leader Mark Golding and his family following the passing of his mother Patricia Golding. In a post on social media on Friday morning, the opposition leader wrote, "What good mom, you'll forever live on in our hearts and in our memories." Mrs. Golding was 92 years old. She is described by the party as a symbol of quiet strength and dignity. The party says she has built a legacy of service and compassion, with her late husband Sir John Golding. They are being recognized for their contribution to rehabilitative medicine with the establishment of the Mona Rehabilitative Center. The party says her spirit, grace, and overwhelming love will continue to live on in the hearts of all who knew her. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has also sent condolences to the Golding family. Continuing the news, tattoo artist charged with rape of 12-year-old girl in Maypen, Clarendon. 31-year-old Romaine Russell, a tattoo artist of O'Shane Store, Clarendon, and Trinity District, Porus, Manchester, has been charged with rape following an incident in Maypen, Clarendon on Monday, September 24th. Reports from detectives attached to the Maypen Criminal Investigation Branch of CIB are that at around 4:30 p.m., a 12-year-old student was on her way home from school when she met Russell, who identified himself to her. He proceeded to have conversation with the girl and shortly after lured the girl to his tattoo shop in Maypen, Clarendon. There, he reportedly had sexual intercourse with her against her will. Russell also allegedly threatened the child before allowing her to leave the shop. She went home and made a complaint to her mother, who took her to the police station and made a formal report. The lawmen visited the area where the girl was taken and Russell was found. He was arrested and subsequently charged based on the complainant's statement. A court date is to be finalized for him. Continuing the news, woman killed in two-vehicle crash in downtown Kingston. A woman died from injuries she sustained in a motor vehicle accident at the intersection of Charles Street and East Street in downtown Kingston on Friday. Reports are that a Toyota Probox motor car that was being operated as a taxi collided with a Honda Fit. Early reports are that 3 persons, including the female, were injured. Reports are that the female succumbed to her injuries. The other 2 victims were rushed to hospital. The 2 that were transported to hospital, their conditions remain unknown up to the publication of this report. This has been Links 007 TV News Report. Thanks for watching.